Hello, dear students. Today we are going to discuss passive and active voices of interrogative sentence using WH questions. So, as you know that W questions are WH words. WH words are the words that are used before making questions. And when we make question, that is interrogative sentence. For example, the structure of interrogative sentence is, for example, WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus object. This will be our active. This will be our active voice. So what will be in passive voice? First of all, we will see the structures of both, then we will discuss the examples. In active voice, WH word will again come in the beginning, and after that auxiliary verb will come, then subject will come, then third form of verb will come, as we always used in interrogate in passive and active voice. We use in passive voice, sorry, in passive voice we use. Now this is our passive voice, structure of passive voice. For example, WH words mean the words, WH words mean all the words that are used that begins with WH, but not all the words. The words that are used to make questions and come in the beginning of the sentence are WH words. For example, if we talk about WH word, we have when, we have why, we have where, as how is also WH word. Likewise, we have these kind of WH words. Let's see the example. What is the example here? For example, why did she punish you? This is active voice, and this is a question, that's why it's interrogative. Here she is subject, punish is verb, and you is object. And more importantly, did is in this sentence did is auxiliary verb. This is auxiliary verb, we have to keep in mind. And why is our WH word, important thing. Okay, now let's see the passive voice of that sentence. It is written here. Okay, why were you punished? Third form of verb is used. Why is again used in the beginning, we have to keep in mind according to structure. And by is used, then her is used here. Okay, her is because of she. Okay, she is used in active voice, and here we change it into passive voice, and it becomes her. In passive voice it becomes her. So this is passive voice. Now there are some more examples written here, you people can read. It is on the screen, you can read all these here. Question beginning with whom. Okay, what is difference in this, we are going to see now. For example, there are some questions that begins with whom has the principal honored. Active voice, whom has the principal honored. This is active voice. Now what is passive voice of this sentence? Okay, this sentence, what is active voice of the passive voice of this sentence? For example, who has been honored by the principal. Who has been, who has been, who is used here. Now whom has the police arrested. Active voice. Now the passive voice is who has been arrested by police. Okay, this is the passive voice. This is for practice. Okay, whom have the people elected. Active voice. And the passive voice is who has been elected by the people. This is passive voice. One thing we have to keep in mind that in passive voice we always use third form of verb. This is important thing to keep in mind. This is very important thing to keep in mind, that we use third form of verb and by. This is the very common rule, we use third form verb and by in uh, passive voice. Okay, and subject goes to object, object comes to the place of subject. So these are the common rules. Only different difficult thing is change of pronoun, change of tense. This is somehow difficult, but we can do that as well. Okay, next is whom have the people elected. This is done. Whom have the selectors selected. Active voice, whom has the whom have the selectors selected. Active voice this is. Now what is the passive voice of this is uh, who has been selected by the selectors. Passive voice, this is passive voice. So here has is used, that is why been is used. Okay, whom has she called. Active voice. Now passive voice is who has been called by her. This is our passive voice. So this is very easy. We will make sentences and we will try to know about the pronoun change and the tense change, all this in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.